Hey, my tankers are in the lineup. Cool. So I just dropped the flatbed and I'm gonna pin up to this. Something for a while, you get partial to it, and unless you're always pulling different trailers. But I mostly pull these things, and yeah, I'm glad to be back under them. I really enjoy flatbed. I'd gladly stay on flatbed, but they need me on fuel now. It's turning cold quickly, and it's supposed to snow by the morning. Yeah, it's April. Snow like a bunch too. So anyways, head south and hopefully most of the mess is cleaned up by the time get back up here tomorrow night. All right. So this is a continuation. I just dropped the drop deck from the last video you guys watched. If you didn't, go back and watch it. I did a flatbed run, and now I had a quick shower at home, refreshed, and now I'm leaving with my Remtech tankers. They're 5-compartment tankers, and I'm going to Toronto to load for a bulk plant back up here. Still don't know what I'm loading. They'll just give you that in the morning. I don't even have enough hours to get to Toronto, so he'll know more in the morning what he's gonna want. So perfect. which is a easy pull off, pull on type rest stop, like a American style rest area with no services though, just parking. And then also I'm a half hour away from Graveners, and there's places to sleep there, sure, but the last couple times I slept there, I didn't sleep very well. Just too many trucks, you know, in and out. This place here, it's pretty quiet. It's more off the beaten path a little bit there. Not really, but it is. You have to get off the exit, yada yada. So most people don't even bother with it. So it's good for that. I'd rather sacrifice a half hour tonight and have a really good sleep than, you know, push the extra half hour and have a terrible sleep. So, and well, I'm hungry again, so I'll make myself something to eat. Give you guys a tour outside here once I get situated. So this is where I parked last night. That guy was here and he's still here. Super quiet. Good morning. Oh, I slept like a baby. That's one thing about sleeping here. There's one truck. There's room for, I don't know, 6 or 7, 8 trucks. It's not really it's more of a touristy thing, but there's room for trucks, and nobody stops here. Rarely. You can't see from the highway, so most guys just go right by, which is nice. So I'd much rather not go quite as far last night and sleep good here than go a little bit further. Be stuck sleeping with a bunch of guys, trucks coming in and out, waking me up every 2 seconds. This is much nicer. It was quite windy and rainy last night. Kind of woke up a few times. The truck rocking there. I love that though. You hear the rain on the truck. So a couple hours from Toronto, I got my load from dispatch. I load some. It's all a full diesel load, so I only have to use one rack, which is nice. And I'm loading at Metro because it's a co-op load. So we'll get rolling. See where my buddy Harvey is this morning. He might be close to being here to stop for breakfast at Guthrie. That'd be all right. Which I don't like, because it's nice to be able blow cold air for 5 minutes. Then I shut the truck off and it's cold. Blow cold air and you're trying to warm up. But this one you can run it with the truck running. But if you leave it on like this, I guess with the fuel sloshing and stuff, it does shut itself off. I guess it runs on. That's fine. I just want to put so much heat on in the front. Morning in Toronto this morning. Yeah, just turning off on Highway 7. They've got so much construction and have for years around Keel and Finch, and that's where all the fuel terminals are. That from week to week they've got lanes closed and some parts of Keel there have been, I don't know, I've been over a decade, I'd say. It's been down to one lane. Like, I understand they've got their work to do, but it makes it tough for us trying to get into those terminals. We're always, finding different ways, trying to get around. So I'm going to Metro today, so I'm going to go 7 Jane Steels. I'll actually go past Keel and take a small street that cuts back across to Finch, all Ness, and then south on Finch into Metro. All those routes, no construction, just traffic. So that's if you have to go to Shell though, you have no choice. Like you're right at the entrance of Shell. It's all under construction, so just have to bear Keel anyways. I've been staying away from Finch. We used to come in Finch right off 400, go right into either Shell, Esso's right on Finch, or Metro's right on Finch. But with Finch being, they're doing the subway extension there. For the last few years, it's been all dug up, so we've been just staying away from it. It's pretty close though now. Once it is, we'll have that alternative as well, so that's not bad, depending on the time of day, But they had it dug up so bad there for a while, you couldn't even go in there middle of the night. Like, even with no traffic, they had the zigzagging cone lanes there. Way too tight for big trucks. So yeah, just stayed away. But apparently a few guys have braved it there, and apparently they're pretty close there. As soon as I think it's just the final paving layers, It's a little rough right now because the manholes are sticking out, but once that's done and they got all the lines on the street down there, that'll be good. But I'm turning on Jane now. Jane's really nice. I took some years off. You'd see from my videos there, I went to work in a welding shop, tried some local stuff for a while. I think I'd been trucking 21 years at that point, 22 years. It's constant. And I felt like I needed a break. Needed to do something else with my hands, and I thought I'd try that, and I did, and I did very well at it, actually. I'd say, like, not to just, they came easy to me. And brought my daughter on, trained her on the plasma table, because I was trained on that. and I was more into the fabricating end of things at this point. So she took that over, and I was more on the fab side, fab forming. But after a few years of that, then I had the accident where I cut the tip of my finger off, and not because of that, because that was like 9 months later I came back to trucking. But I was missing it big time. It's in me for sure, and that's harder work too. I'm getting to be an older man. I'm 49 now, and not to say that I couldn't have kept going. Still in good shape, but if I'm to be honest with myself, I'm gonna work till I'm 65 or 70 or whatever. Do I want to do that in a steel shop? That's a lot harder on your body, I think, than what I'm doing here. This, I've known quite a few guys that have worked into their 70s doing this type of work and still make good money, still making the same money I'm making as a 70-year-old man. So thought it was time to come back before I was away from it too long. And luckily I was working for Bumstead when I left to go to the steel shop. And when I wanted to leave the steel shop, I called them back, and they took me back. So I'm happily where I want to be. So we're going to drive into Metro and see how busy it is in there. So that went well. It was really quiet. There's nobody. There's a few trucks waiting for gas, but there's nobody in the diesel racks even. I had my pick of all three. It's probably because it's raining pretty hard right now. Soaked through all my stuff. But so I was in and out. 31 minutes to load a full B-train load, 53,650 liters. It's raining hard here. I guess it snowed pretty good up north. Pretty good up north. It's raining like a bugger here. I don't know where it transitions. I'll probably hit snow on the way up, that's for sure. Coming down pretty good. Have breakfast here at Guthrie and have a wet and snowy ride home. That was good. 32 minutes. So, get rolling. Still raining. I don't know what it's doing up north. Guess we'll see. the North Bay, and I figured all that rain, it was raining hard from the city all the way up, and I figured by the time we got up closer to home here, it would turn to snow, and it's snowing pretty good. I've got a couple hours yet, hour and a half, hour and 45 to get up to where I'm delivering this. It's April 3rd, and this is more of a winter than we got all of February, I think. Oh well, it had to come sometime. I just got to my terminal. Yeah, it's snowing real good. There's a thumbnail. Well, let's see if I'm stuck. The ice is sliding down my drop visor and making my limited visibility even more limited. All right. Got her into place. Yeah, it's coming down. It's coming down pretty good. A little trick when you're coming off the road and you're parking. I went back and forth a bunch of times. Like, look how much it snowed. My hand there. So there's quite a bit of snow. I'm still gonna get stuck probably leaving here. It's pretty thick. But anyway, at least I got the load in here. We'll see. We'll get her off. I'm empty. I just have to get out of here. I got all my axles in the air, so there's less drag. But there's still a foot of snow. It's snow that packs so, and then it packs to like slippery right away. It's that really good snowman snow, you know, you could make a good snowball with it. It's not sugary at all. A lot of moisture. Can't stop. These little roads here, they don't get plowed. I mean, they do in winter, but it's April. Now, I would usually go home, but with the weather like this, I think I'm just going to keep on trucking. Stop at the shop and fuel, and I think I'm just gonna keep going. Get back south of the bay. Hopefully I'm out of it again. And you can hear it spinning there, just not even trying. So I'm back at the yard. It's snowing quite a bit still, so I didn't bring us out to fuel. So the mileage for this rounder that I left, and that I leave 7 o'clock last night, and it's 7 o'clock tonight, was 1,009 kilometers, so 627 miles, and I put in 600 liters, and that took me 14 and a quarter hours, working hours. So that's going to be it for this one. It's I'll drop my paperwork off and head south for another one.